Now, let's just say you and I find a property that we're going to go into together. How are we setting up that syndication? What are some of those first steps that we're doing?
The very first question is actually to step back to see whether syndication even makes sense. Because for some of the deals, it is totally possible that people can come in a joint venture agreement rather in a part to define their partnership. Meaning that if the deal is on the smaller side, for example, and partners are trustworthy enough to form a partnership that does not need to go to a syndication route, they can totally skip that step, come together pooling their own funds and acquire the whole thing. From a management perspective, this could be easier, but of course the complexity can also come in other ways. For example, what happens when partners in the future down the road runs into arguments, how are we going to kick someone off an LLC or things like that. This is a process that would require a very carefully defined relationship through the legal documents. Probably you will be building things regarding voting rights and also percentage share, for example, into your operating document of your LLC. So if we go into the other route, meaning that we decided that we want to syndicate, then we actually will need to understand that we will need to follow a number of rules laid out by the SEC of USA, because in one way or another count you as involving in securities, and they bear the responsibility to protect investors. Then we will have to follow the SEC rules to see how much money you can raise from investors, which would become the equity of the asset. And then for the rest, it will mostly be financing or debt that you will work out with a commercial lender.